for how long?
I've been doing construction cleaning and pressure washing and sweeping since 1982.
Wow. So when I was a contract cleaner before, that's when I knew, and then I bought the branch in '91 and turned it into Superior Cleaning Equipment. And Barry, you have like 5 or 6 Landa pieces of equipment?
I think everything we own is Landa.
Yep. And
Trailer,
you've had some
trailer
of the stuff,
mounts, portables, and now the Beast.
and and some of the ones that you bought. In fact, you bought back a machine to my shop that was a 19. What was that, an 86 or something like that? That was still running, but
Might have been older than us.
yeah, we're gonna put it in the Superior Cleaning Equipment Museum. And Barry, who I hadn't seen for a while, I came out here and he's got 2 or 3 older Landa trailers, and we got reconnected. And he wanted to build something that we've never built before, and we built stuff on flatbed trucks before, and also his son Jonathan, by the way, over there, the good-looking younger version of Barry, wanted to build something that was that had some kind of a multi-purpose. So he wanted this hot water skids. He wanted to be able to have like the ability to spray water out the back.
One of our services is cleaning asphalt parking lots, brand new parking lots. So we put a trash pump on here with nozzles on the back of the truck to wet down, similar to a water truck.
Right, and then also a fire hydrant type hose with a nozzle on it to spray stuff off manually.
Right.
Off the same truck. And then you wanted lights, and then Barry got a custom toolbox made that he wanted to his specs on the truck, and we kind of kept going.
Put a generator on just in case we had to use electrical equipment like a floor machine.
Yep.
We put the lights on so we could see our work at night.
Yep.
Most places don't have adequate lighting for cleaning.
So this is going to enable you to do a lot more than you even do right now. Kind of more versatile rig for you.
And it's multi-purpose, so we could send one piece of equipment to a job as opposed to a truck, trailer, and then come back with something else. We could also tow a pressure washer, a sweeper, a scrubber,
Yeah.
or whatever else we need
Yeah.
to this truck, so it becomes one-stop maintenance.
Yeah. So let me just walk you through it a little bit. And first of all, thank you for the business very much.
You're welcome.
And we'll kind of go from the back here. We wanted a 500-gallon tank, and off of this 500-gallon tank, we've got a dump valve, because obviously at 8 pounds a gallon, that's 4,000 pounds, so the less you have to carry, the better. And we also came off of that in another section over here into the water pump. So this is a water pump that we're talking about here, plumbing off of here. And then we have a chemical tank in here as well that feeds both of the Landa hot water machines. And then Barry wanted the ability, this is actually Barry's idea, he wanted the ability to have lights on it, but he wanted to be able to place the lights in different areas. So he took the stakes, got the stakes from the company, right? And then we just put the cords on them, and you can put them wherever you want and run them back to the generator.
Yeah, there's multiple positions
Yeah.
on the bed
Exactly.
that we could set. The lights.
Yeah, pretty that.
As needed.
Very nice. So, did the custom lights. We got 2 Landa PGHWs on here. These are 120 volt belt drive, 5 gallon a minute, 3,500 PSI, 20 horsepower Honda skids. These are basically, of the Landa lineup for most dealers, 80% of what they sell in the skid line. Very industrial. If you look over on this side here, you've got the control panel, you've got an adjustable temperature, burner light, tachometer, an hour meter, fuel water separator for removing the water out of the fuel. Again, the classic workhorse on that GX630, which is the 20 horse Honda. English, Spanish, French labels, powder coat, baked epoxy paint, and a vibration dampening platform, which allows for a lot of shock absorption. And so that's the PGHW. And then when we came over, we were kind of trying to figure out what we're going to do with the hose reels. and off the back, and we went with these larger black cox reels. We put these hose reel guides in them. I really like these for rolling and unrolling hose. Actually, on the pressure side and on the water hose side. So it'll handle 200 feet of 3/8 inch high pressure hose on each reel. So both of these are fed by the individual machines. And then we did the 100 foot of water hose here. And then he wanted to be able to have the fire hose to spray manually off the water pump. So very unusual setup. Very, go ahead. Yeah, we had probably 5 or 6 meetings, and Barry came out to the shop, and kind of as we went, decided what more and more we wanted to do. And one thing we'd never done before, and I don't get to say that very often, is he wanted to have a system where water came out of the tank, and we pipe underneath, and we're going to put a cam lock and a ball valve here for the fire hose, in case he wants to run that manually, or can turn the ball valve, and then you've got your I call it dust control, but you call it asphalt cleaning, basically.
Well, spray this.
Yeah, spray out the water to clean off the parking lots, right? So that's how that came about. And then we also supplied him a generator. Got a cover on it there. We mounted in the middle, so he can run the lights. He can run, like he said, the external floor equipment, whatever he wanted to have off of there. That's it, and that turned out to be a beautiful setup. 5,000 watts. Come over to this side, just a little bit more of the same. Here's the chemical tank and a wand and a hose, and he has the ability with a push of a button to apply chemical right out of this tank through a wand that we supplied here in a nozzle. So in case you don't want to use a downstream injector, which comes in, brings the water in solution about 15 to 1, if you mix this 1 to 1, 1 to 3, you just take it straight out of there and apply it, get a quicker cleaning and much more effective concentration for some of those jobs, like I would say around trash cans, dumpsters, things of that nature that are a little bit thicker. And also on all of our units, we put on a ball valve, and then we put in a banjo filter on here. This strainer, this ag strainer, which I think I'm going to flip over on the other side here, but for right now I'll leave it. This strainer here, you just unscrew, and it's a non-collapsible heavy-duty stainless steel strainer, and that protects those pumps from the water tank going out. Ball valves obviously to service it, so you're not running the water through that when you're taking it off. And then another thing Barry wanted is he wanted to be able to fill it from a fire hydrant, and so we made this custom mount bracket here, and we needed an air gap obviously per code, so we ran this up and over, and there'll be a fitting that goes on here to attach the fire hydrant hose to fill it up quickly instead of just the water hose off the bat. So this is the American Cleaning Systems newest rig. Probably one of the nicest rigs we've ever done. We're very proud of it. We're very happy. What's very cool about this business is to have a customer that you've known for 35 years, who has an incredible business himself and does a wonderful job. I'll show some other pictures here of his fleet facility and some of the capabilities that they have. We're proud to be a vendor for them, and we really appreciate the business.